There is an old tale goes that Herne the Hunter, sometime a keeper here in Windsor forest, doth all the winter time at still midnight walk round about an oak with great ragged horns. This is from William Shakespeare's Merry Wives of Windsor, and is our only literary allusion to the figure known as Herne the Hunter, a name which has become associated with the god of the modern witches. Herne becomes Old Horny, also known as Cernunnos, Cernena, Dulcernain, and by many other names. But who is this god originally? Perhaps he begins with a very ancient god, Pan of the Greeks, sometimes called the oldest god and the all-god, giving his name to panic and pandemonium, because he could fill the world with a wild strangeness, a chaos that no one could understand. He was lusty, he could be very generous, his rage was unthinking, and he felt for the beasts of the earth, a kind of, if you like, more natural god. But when men decided to move away from thoughts of nature and turn upwards for inspiration, they also looked towards the depths to be afraid, and horns, a sign of power, became a sign of evil. Having said that, even the most holy of men had their horny moments. Moses was depicted by Michelangelo as having horns because of a mistranslation in the Bible from the Greek to the Latin, where it was said that Moses returned from his conversation with God horned, but it looks as though the word actually meant radiant, as if like someone with a halo. Not that it matters really, because if we are looking at the oldest god, whether we are looking at Herne, Cernunnos, Pashupati, Pan, whether we look in our own traditions or far beyond them, what the modern witches say is that until we accept the power of the wild male principle, a fertilizing, protective force, until we assimilate and accept him, we will never accept that wildness in ourselves, and we will always be at odds with nature and our own darkness, our own craziness and wildness. And so, just a tiny quote from one of the invocations of the Horned One. Thee we invoke, by the moonlit sea, by the standing stone and the twisted tree. This horned god, who is he?